Hi, it's James. If you're going to be using our blog service, then it's only fair to tell you that we will be using ChatGPT to actually generate some of the content. So you need to be a bit cleverer than just writing in what you want and then copy and paste, because that really isn't going to work. And in some cases, most of the blogs that I see, quite often you can tell straight away because they've got introduction at the end, they've got conclusion, sort of things that you should really be taking out because they are really obvious what you've done. So the point of this video is just to show you what we're doing and why it's different. And obviously you could actually replicate this if you had a desire to. So basically what we're doing is we'll do a series of these folders for you. So if you've come through our system and you've done a 3-month package, you'll already have all the keyword research, the questions with all the attached data. We'll have already gone through the paid advertising at low cost. We would have optimized the 10 products and services you've provided for us on the website. We would have probably adjusted your website so that it works better for the optimization. We would have identified what those keywords are that are driving the larger amount of traffic and is actually more in line with the services and products that you offer. So if you do keyword research, the chances are it's going to be quite vague. And the only way I can explain this is if you can imagine 1,000 servers lined up in a row. If they're updating server number 1 and you're looking at server number 400 and whatever, then basically you will see the different data than the guy that's looking at number 2 server, for example. Why? Because obviously we're constantly updating. So quite often the stats you get from any keyword research tool is always not particularly accurate, and you need to take that data with a pinch of salt. The only way to get truly accurate data is to actually do it through your paid advertising. So for example, if there was a keyword that had 500 searches, but you're only say doing a radius of 10 miles from your office because it's a local product or service you're offering, then clearly it's not going to be 500. It might only be 5 people in that area. So the data you're getting from your low-cost paid ads are actually generating the right numbers and is unique to your business. And that's why we do the low-cost paid advertising. From there, we can actually then start to generate a content strategy based on your unique data. Because otherwise it's just going to be generalized. So what we do is we then put that into one of our tools, and you can see here this sheet is called large LED bulb. So basically large LED bulb needs to go in the title somewhere, okay, and then we've got these keywords here on the left, you can see in column A. So these need to go within the blog content. So, and these will also be used for your anchor text. So what you end up with is URLs if you've got positions already for these websites, for your website for these keywords, then you'll see these appear here. And the idea is you'll be able to see the gaps, the keywords that you haven't yet got. And obviously you've got here the search volume, if you added all these keywords up together, how much they're worth. Now down the bottom you see there's actually 5 tabs on here. So the second tab is actually by putting large LED bulb into Google, what we've done is we've looked and analysed the top 10, generally speaking, in this case 28, that are using the right keywords, and that's why this number quite often changes. So a lot of people might only do like the first couple, but the theory is that obviously these people are at the top of the search already. They've clearly got the algorithm right. If they've got the algorithm right, then what we need to do is analyze what they've done. You can see here the keywords that they've actually used in their blog post or on their page that they're advertising. That is currently, this one's number 1. You can see their title. You can see their title. You can see their meta description. You can see their meta description length, their H headings, H1, H2, H3, and any internal or external linking that they've got on that page. So this is a big advantage because we can analyze to see what exactly they're saying so that we can replicate and make better. So obviously we know what the keywords are. In datasheet number 3, you'll find all this in more detail. And then you've got questions. So in fact, actually in one folder, you're not just in this case getting large light bulbs, one blog post, but you're actually getting one blog post and you're also getting these further 19 questions. So some of the blog posts like this will not have any questions. It depends on the actual topic that we're actually researching for you. But 9 times out of 10, there will be some questions. And of course, that initial keyword research we did in the foundation package will actually have questions associated with what people are asking about the products and services you offer anyway. So if you go to the last one, which is questions advanced, what you'll see here is you can see here where we've grouped them together. So you'll see here there's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 5, let me make it a bit bigger for you. There's 5 keywords, which is what is the biggest LED light. So if you take that away and just leave the one question, you've got the question, you answer it, and then you put these here within the answer, and that will equal this volume of searches. There's no point in doing content where there's nobody actually searching for that particular keyword or phrase. So it has to be a lot more precise. So as the bulb example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the chat GPT-4 and basically I'll put in my query and I'm just going to wait for it to write the content now. So generally speaking, we're looking at 1 keyword per 250 keywords. Not keywords, but content words within the blog post, if that makes sense. The 250 words equals 1 keyword that we're actually trying to target, if that makes sense. So here you can actually see the blog post is done. So what we're going to do is we're definitely not going to just copy and paste that because that is not going to be helpful to you at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up a new document here. We're going to paste. And so now we're going to adjust it. So obviously we don't want the bit that says title. We do want a H heading. So we need this to be certainly in bold, and when we put it into the website, we can make that into a bigger H heading. And then basically we're going to go straight down to the bottom and get rid of this bit that says conclusion, because that is a total giveaway that you're using AI to generate content. Then obviously what we don't want to do is just leave it like that. we need to customize it and drop in obviously your name, your products, and then what you'll notice is we've actually asked for it to put in certain keywords. So here, for example, is a keyword, yeah, and you'll see them all the way through. So extra large LED bulbs, that's another keyword. So these keywords within your content will actually become anchor text, because what you need to do is anchor the text. The text needs to be and read what it is you're actually linking to for relevancy. And so that's basically a very brief overview how we actually do the content. Anyone that is just basically typing it in and then copy and paste straight onto your website, you're not helping yourselves at all. You will be found out, and I think you probably will be penalised eventually. Hopefully that helps you understand how we're using the AI. We are basically getting a first draft, and then we're adjusting it to your business, your services, your products. Thank you.